Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. We finally figured out what he wanted to do. He wants a like a lens effect with a ball, but he wanted like it's three-dimensional, where you can actually kind of see a shadow. So this is what I came up with, and he said that's perfect, but I'm going to change it up a little bit. So how I did it was just taking an ellipse. I'm going to make it 1 inch. Doesn't really matter what size you start with. And what we're going to do, we're going to see what our nudge factor is. Our nudge factor is on 2. So I'm going to make a duplicate of it, and then I'm going to make another duplicate, and I'm going to make my shadow a little bit bigger this time. So now I'm going to just take this one and go, you know what, I'm going to start with that 10. Then I'm going to take away the outline. And because I smart fill, I can't really take away that. I don't know why that does that. I can't really take away the outline, so I'm just going to nudge it down. Now I'm going to take a darker color, and let's go with like this brown. That maybe will make it stand out. And then see what I did? I just moved it over and put it on top. If you think it's too much, you can always take that one and go to the transparency docker and then just make it a little bit transparent. It does kind of give it a neat effect in a whole different color. Now I'm going to group this together. Now, if you remember, we set our nudge factor on 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 4, and then, well, you know what? I need one more. So I'm going to have one in the middle. So I'm going to take this one in the middle, and I'm going to go to Object and Group and ungroup it, and I'm going to take away that part. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, and I'm going to mirror them. So now the shadows on that side. I'm going to go and Control G to group them, Control D to duplicate them, and then I'm just going to move them down. I really want the exact same amount, or at least where it's a square, and I think we did. So now I'm going to Control G to group and hit P to put it in the center of the page. That way, when I draw my ellipse, my common one will be in the center. I'm going to hold down my Shift key and make it a little bit bigger. Then I'm going to go up to Effects and Lens, and I'm going to go to Fisheye, and that looks pretty good. And I could have maybe put a ring around that, but maybe when we add the color, then I'm going to freeze it, or they call it frozen. And by doing that, you can move it out of the way. And here's what I really think the magic happens. I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, and we really need a pretty light color. I don't hardly ever work in colors in Corel. Let's see if that's lighter. Nope, that's the same color we picked. Now, because I picked such a light color, let's pick this color. Kind of got awful ugly, but it does kind of show off that 3D effect. Now, maybe I should have left the shadow or made it a little bit less, and I'm going to take away the outline by right-clicking. Let's move that out of the way. So now I made it quite a bit bigger. I need to change my nudge factor like to 15. And I'm going to move that out of the way and move our lens effect out of the way. Well, maybe I can left click now. There we go, take away the outline. Now, what really makes to me pop out is when you put a black background. Go to Arrange, Order, Back of Page. Maybe not the best choice of colors. You know, the ones on the edge kind of disappear. I'm not so sure if this one doesn't look better. Just with it, I think it does. So I don't, maybe just leave the center open, and the shadows are going to be going from both directions. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.